Hey guys, I'm James and today's Monday. Yes, I did just say Monday. In fact, I've kind of taken over Mondays just a little bit and I'm really not sorry about that. Okay, so Mondays are my new days. Thursdays weren't working for me mainly because I got my university schedule through, which meant that I was in all day Thursday, all day Wednesday, all day Friday, and I just didn't have time to film or edit or to breathe, really. There just wasn't time for that either. So I've spoken to Haley and Beth is now on Fridays and I'm now on Mondays, and hopefully this will make things better for us. Good. That's still very hot. So now that I'm on Mondays, it kind of means that I'm the first to talk about group topics, which we haven't actually discussed this week. So I'm gonna wing it. It'll be fine. So what I'm going to do is I have a few things to talk about, and then I'm going to do this room tour, which I said I would do in my last video, which seems like ages ago now. And yes, this is a good plan. I have been very stressed these past 2 weeks. We've just started our production work at university, which means that I've had no time to myself apart from those a few nights where I go out and drink and tend not to sleep, but we'll scoot on past that bit. It's fine, everything is handy dandy. Handy dandy isn't a thing. We've had 3 rehearsals now, technically 4 because Thursday's a full day, as is Friday, but Friday we have a different thing. Anyway, we've had 3 rehearsals now and it's rather enjoyable. I've come out of rehearsals feeling very, very drained, and don't get me wrong, there are some grueling things we've had to do, like we spent an hour and a half alone on 8 lines. 8. That's not to say that I didn't enjoy it, it's just I was hurting physically because of how slow it was going, and that's fine. In fact, part of me kind of missed that. I've missed doing this whole rehearsal thing where you are in rehearsals for such a long time that you actually end up going a little bit insane. Part of me has missed that. Of course, that is going to change. Just because I've missed something doesn't mean that it's going to stay missed. Now that I'm doing it again, it's very difficult for me to continually miss it because I'm doing it. Does that make sense? On to other news. Here's one for you. I have very painful legs right now. Why, you might ask? Because I have now joined my university Quidditch team. I'm a beta. For those of you that don't know, Quidditch is actually a real sport in the real Muggle world, played by real people. That's actually a thing. It's a mixture between sort of tag rugby / actual rugby, handball, and dodgeball. And the functions of each position are much like they are in the Harry Potter Wizarding World, except you're on the ground. But you still carry a broom between your legs, so, you know, it's not all that different, you're just not flying. So I'll very, very quickly run through what each position does, and then I'll get on with the room tour. So, you have your seekers. Your seekers are the people that go around and try and catch the snitch. The snitch, should it be caught, scores your team 30 points and ends the game. So, if your team is down by, I don't know, 40 points, you're probably not going to be going for the snitch because you'll end the game and lose. So, you know, there's a tip for you. The snitch, funnily enough, is actually a guy or girl dressed in yellow that runs around the pitch. The snitch is a tennis ball in a sock attached to said snitch runner. That's actually a thing. Then you have your chasers. There are 3 chasers on each team and their goal is to get the quaffle through the hoops, thus scoring your team 10 points, which is fine. It's a pretty easy job, it's just a 3-man handle team. You know, besides the fact that you've got brooms between your legs and other things coming at you. Which brings me on to my job, the beaters. There are 2 beaters per team, and their job is to control the 3 bludgers. 2 beaters a team means that you can't hold all 3 bludgers, because you can only hold 1 ball at a time. And it's the beater's job to beat people out of the game. If you get hit by one of these balls, you have to drop everything, except your broom. You need that, otherwise you would stop flying and, you know, that would cause death. So you need to drop everything and head back to your goal, touch it with your body, not your broom. Your broom is not an extension of your body. Yes, I said broom. I meant to say broom. You must touch it with a part of your body and then run back, and then you're back in the game. And lastly, you've got the keepers. The keepers do what their name kind of suggests. They're the goalkeepers. Because they have the entire view of the field, they also tend to be the captains as well. So they just stop the quaffles going in the hoops. This is my impression of a goalkeeper. No, I've never said it was a good one. So yeah, Quidditch causes many pains in my legs. I haven't done exercise like that in a good year. So here's to exercise, and I've made some really nice friends. So, yeah. On to the room tour. Right, so, room tour. This will be fun. So, this is my wonderful little board of stuff. It's all pinboard. As you can see, I've got some gaming posters, some are in the city, which I've talked about many a time. Some notes from ages ago, some really nerdy stuff, all my bands. Not like drumming bands, like actual wristbands that I've had. And then you've got my wands. Got my Elder wand and my Harry Potter wand, which is nice. Some Chinese calendars. More gaming stuff. This is on a not pinball-y wall, so this has like all blue tack stuff. That was a pain in the ass to put up. You've got Final Fantasy and Sonic and Pokemon, some Moogles, and then you've got my Lord of the Rings poster as well. Because, you know, who doesn't love Lord of the Rings? I know I love Lord of the Rings, so that's the thing. Then we got my wall of pictures. Like, these are genuine pictures. So I got Polaroids and other Polaroids, plus stuff from New York. And you got my honk thing from the kind of first show that I've done up at university. Yeah, that's a wall. And then you got more Polaroids down here from my New York and birthday adventures. So, you know, that's kind of nice. And now, here's the thing that I've started as of late. I've started a daily thought wall. Because my head's been kind of in a strange, jumbled place recently, so I thought, I'm going to do something that means I can kind of checkpoint where I am mentally on a daily basis. So, I'll show you here. This is the daily thought wall. As you can see, I've got the blue tack. I blue tacked the pen and the sticky notes, and I blue tacked the blue tack. So, you know, that doesn't fall off either. So, the daily thoughts, got lyrics up there and some awful illustrations. All I need to do now is start dating them, which I've started doing. And this reminds me, because I've just seen this in the background. This is perhaps the nerdiest yet coolest thing that I own in this room. Okay. This, my wonderful people, is a nice little canvassy, like, photo thing. But if you look really closely, there are bits of film in there. Those bits of film are actually from the original film tape of Lord of the Rings. Like, as in the things that they would roll to show the film, as in the actual film stuff. Six slides, 6 frames from the Lord of the Rings. How cool is that? I know that every time I walk past that because it's so feckin' awesome. Yeah, that's the room tour. Didn't really give you as much of an insight to my life as I had hoped it would. I mean, it might have done, I'm not really sure. Tell me in the comments, because I've got no idea. I've just woken up. It's kind of my perpetual state, really, just waking up on the bright side. No, I can't say that because I am still in pyjamas. So there we go. That is today's, Monday's, video of stuff that I just thought I'd throw together. I thought you needed an update in my life because I've been so far behind on everything as of late. So, there you go. Have a bit of a room, have a bit of a snitch, have a bit of a life widget. That's not a thing, but it is now. So, I'm going to sign off here. I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to let you guys do whatever you guys do. Leave a comment if there's anything you'd actually like to know about me, rather than me just rambling about my life and what's going on in my room. Do that, and I will do my best to respond. That's a train. Yeah, I live next to train tracks, so, you know, that's fun. Anyway, guys, I'm going to sign off here. It's been really nice making a video for you guys again. Hayley, I'll see you Wednesday. Beth, I will see you Friday. And I hope you guys have had a great weekend and a wonderful Monday. See you soon. High five. Pew! Kaboom!